Riley, it's Border War Week. You know what this is about. You're a Colorado guy. What does this game mean to you, and what have you learned about this rivalry and the history of this just through the years since you've been here?
Yeah, growing up in the state of Colorado, you grow up hearing about the border war and you hear about how important it is from the CSU Ram perspective. But then for me, what I've learned is coming up here, I've realized how important it is for this state and how much everybody really cares about it in this state. The border war is the most important game of the year every year, and we got to come out on all cylinders firing.
I know there's been some injuries on defense. We had quite a few last week. We're not sure who will be back, but I know, Sonny got hurt. I know you and COC, that you guys intertwine a lot, but do you think you could be seeing a lot more snaps this week, not knowing really what the status of the health is, and even if Sonny's back, maybe he can't go as many? I mean, do you expect maybe a few more snaps this week, or you even thought about it that much yet?
Yeah, of course we expect a couple more snaps. We'll see what happens with Sonny and what his diagnosis is, but me and COC are ready to step up, get some more snaps. Coach Cooper does a great job with preparing us, so we'll be ready.
How tough was it, even these last couple of weeks at Hawaii? You lost Darren, lost a few guys last week, and look, it's always the next man up mentality, but how hard has it been just to kind of keep consistent or just keep going when all these guys are going in and out, or do you really even have time to think about those types of things when it's going on?
You really don't have a lot of time to think. You just got to have that kind of step up, next man up kind of mentality. Our coaches do a great job preparing the guy right behind the backup for every position, just in case something like that happens. We just got to be ready. Everybody does. So whether you're the starter or the backup, you always have to be prepared mentally and both physically. So
I know against San Jose, you guys had a lot of, at least as a defensive line, you had a lot more pressure. Eddie had a couple sacks, a lot more tackles for loss. Was that encouraging? I know that the bottom line is winning the game, but were you encouraged with how things went, at least as far as that goes against San Jose and going forward against the top passing team in the league against CSU?
Yeah, that's something to definitely build off. Going into this week, we got a lot of things to improve on and a lot of things to work on, but it's definitely a positive and something that we really need to build off of going up against the CSU Rams.
What's your favorite border war memory, or just whether it's in the game or just being around this rivalry for as long as what's one of your fondest memories of this so far?
Gosh, I don't think you can ever beat the memory of my freshman year when I first came in here in 2010 and we just whooped them, shut them out. So,
right.
I'd like to see that again, but they're a pretty dang good team, so we're definitely going to have to come out firing on all cylinders.
Right. Being from Colorado, do you know a lot of the guys on their team? Are we teammates with any of them, or familiar with a lot of the guys down there?
Yeah, I know a couple guys on the team, not too many anymore. I had a couple of friends from high school who walked on there, and they're no longer on the team, but I played against a couple guys on that squad.
Anyone in particular, that any of their frontline guys, or anyone in particular you're looking forward to?
No, not really. Chris Wilkie, I believe he graduated,
right.
So that's really the only guy I was super familiar with. No one else I really know about. So, but either way, I'm excited. So.